That makes me feel so good that I struggle to be jealous of anybody. Because why? I mean, it's going so good. That, but why, Atticus? Why? Oh, hello, Atomic. That didn't take long at all. Yeah, like I say, that individual just makes me uncomfortable. I didn't want them seeing that much money there, and yeah. Anyway, um, but thankfully, I know that if I republic it later, it will be monetized. Because I don't think it was because of them last time, but for whatever reason, I just did privatize it. But yeah, I'm so glad you're back, and yeah, certainly don't feel required to be giving so much money, but it actually just made me feeling quite emotional, um, in a good way, but just like very warmed my heart, and it really, um, yeah, it really felt very nice, and I'm still kind of, you know, baffled to be honest. Um, but there are good people out there who really want to help people and are able to, and that seems to be the kind of person you are. So, oh, really? In that short amount of time? Actually, that's something I wanted to look at. You said that you were looking at the description. Oh, new Chrome is available. I hope it doesn't just automatically update because it's working fine for me. Um, I didn't think that I had been. It was in between. That had been that long, and you got here like under 2 minutes. So that's interesting. Yeah, thank you very much. Actually, both of us in our home play piano, but it's a little bit hard to go out and gig with it. We don't drive, as I mentioned. Um, we don't like bars all that much. Um, so yeah, we don't get a lot of opportunities. It's very true. But occasionally. And like I say, hopefully next week I'll get some updates that will be positive. That I'm things I'm trying to put in motion. But so that's there's two of us that play. 5 years ago, it could have been me, but if it was classical, it was probably G, who will wrap up this stream with shortly. So that was about 30, probably in about half an hour, 45 minutes, he'll be down and do that. But that's a great segue, though, to me doing some music. The only thing is, I'm only at 30 and at 3 people watching and 1 like. If you haven't liked yet, please do. Um, so, have you ever been to the city? You've never been to Churchill? It sounded like. Have you ever been anywhere near it? And yeah, that was the only Kelly I think I knew. You said last name. You've never been, okay? And I've only been to the states when I was very young. Now I'm very old. No, just kidding. But I've only been to the states. Yeah, when I was under 10. Yeah, definitely. Otherwise, I'd remember it. Although I did go through something pretty big, as I mentioned about my dad, at the age of 12. Anyway, you, I would be curious to know what you think about something, but I'm going to circle back around to that. Honestly, as much as I would like to kind of talk a little bit about this psychology textbook that I've been reading, I think I've been looking at it too much today. And since I've been a little bit feeling unwell, just really noticing the chronic fatigue syndrome symptoms, more than I even, or anemia, maybe a bit of both, more than I normally do. Yeah, and you're medical actually, so feel free to say any medical thoughts on any of this that you want, I suppose. But I did take a vitamin, and I've eaten decent today. I took a vitamin early evening, I think it was. Hasn't really. I still feel like I want to sleep soon, and it is almost bedtime, so it works out. 3 and 2. I hope it's not diabetes getting worse. But yeah, um, I'll be probably rolling during the day, so I'll look at that book during the day. Um, but um, like I say, the best way to describe it would be fatigue, just feeling drained and just feeling very low energy. I also have arthritis. Probably, I know it's a lot, but as you know, as a doctor, things can kind of connect to each other and that, right? And kind of, yeah. Um, but I have arthritis too, probably. And like my wrists and my fingers have been very stiff today. I'm not sure why today. I mean, it's not, sometimes I think people say if it's raining out, it hasn't been. I'm not really sure what it is. Um, but I do have, like, I use chapstick a lot in my lips. I use lotion a lot because I get sensitive if I don't. Um, and that's something that's daily. Um, um, I used to have tingling in my lower legs, um, and sometimes I get like numb hands. Um, yeah. Um, and the truth be told, our doctor is great because he's not far away, and he's nice enough. But he talks very fast. He kind of mumbles, um, and honestly, um, thank you for the other two likes that just showed up. Appreciate it. Although I can't tell if the person's date because it says there's only one watching, but that could be inaccurate. But he's also very dismissive. He's like, "Oh no, I don't think it'd be that. I don't think it'd be that." And I think maybe he's thinking that simply because I'm young. The one I had before that, I can't remember what it was that I brought up with him, and he's like, "Oh, you're young. It's not." Yeah, it was essentially that, but in a different kind of said in a different way. Like the other one, he won't look into things very much, and he'll just say if he doesn't think it is. Sometimes he'll say why. I don't see him very often, but the other one, I had to put him in his place and say, hey, young people get healthy health issues as well. You know, he's like, you are right. So I was like, I know. Where's my payment? No, just kidding. Just kidding. Thank you for the fourth like. But yeah, so, that's something that and so that, but perhaps more so. Thank you for the hearts and the other like. Getting work, like little opportunities here and there, I could totally do. And again, you don't need to donate again, but I somewhat recently. I don't even know if I know how to find it because I haven't had to access it recently. I mean, I've been in disability. I've I don't have, I could gain it if hired, but I don't have a lot of pre-experience in a lot of fields. It kind of sort of, um, but um, what do you call it? The that well then don't have to. It was about to become a concert shortly, but what? Duck, duck, goose, bye. Donald Duck, duck. Pardon me. So, anywho, yeah. I don't remember what I was saying now. You can kind of remind me where I was before that distraction. But other than that, oh, right. So, basically, nothing's recent. I've had 3 jobs, one in high school, two, I guess, how many other call centers? 2. And unfortunately, they were that. One of them was just surveys, though. And it was actually during the pandemic. But then there was another one that I was at for quite a while, a few years here, a few years there. Um, um, and that was a very basic entry level job. But yeah, sorry about that. And again, apologize for any advertisements. But yeah, they're very basic entry level jobs. And um, very, very smart. I have taken some programs, but not really gotten degrees. So it's kind of like it's hard to get your foot in the door to a lot of things. And then when you don't drive, I'm not asking for pity. I'm just saying this is experiencing. And also, best way to make a friend on a live stream, right? um, Favorite clothing was an interesting one I asked earlier today. Q&A sticker. Um, so one, most a lot of stuff isn't recent on it, but it is as up to date as it can be. There's something I might take off of it. Just a volunteering opportunity. It didn't go well when I tried to go back, but that was more on them and their miscommunication and their errors, um, and misunderstanding. But um, references also, like one of them, I went back to my hometown in Ontario in 2019, and I'd worked in a grocery store, and so we had to go pick something up, and the two managers that had been there before were still there. They were talking to each other and somebody else about something, and we'd just gotten in the town and we wanted to finish our shopping, get into our hotel, and this and that. And I think it was years prior, I was involved at an agency where she contacted him on my behalf, because that was part of her role, I guess, was to do that, and asked if he would be able to be a reference. And he said, I can guess that he probably worked here, but we're talking, at the time, it was probably like 12, 14 years ago. No, maybe even 15 or 16. I've been here for like 23 years. Um, um, in other words, it sounded like he put the phone down for a moment. So at the call center, that place has closed up, I think, since, one of them. And the other one, the boss. Sometimes if you don't leave a job on good terms, and it may not be that one did anything wrong, it could just be the way the management is, um, then it's hard to have references, and then it's hard to get jobs, So it's, yeah, I get a disability check. Um, I try to keep I try to keep my eyes open for opportunities and hope that I fit the bill. I get chosen. Like I'm waiting to. It's maybe not going to be high paying. Thank you for the six like, but I'm hoping to get a gig in a couple of weeks. And I kind of want to be honest with them and say, like half hour, 45 minutes is perfect for me because it's not like I'm just doing a video at home where if I need to run upstairs and take care of a medical distraction, I can do so. It's kind of like people would say, they might say it online, but it's less of a thing maybe. Oh, was anyway, signing off, ready to go, blah blah. Anyway, so basically, yeah, it's nicer to it's a perfect duration. I don't know if my health will bring me to next year or not. I really don't. You know, I am connected on the laptop though. Out of curiosity, Atali, other than a couple of care of and yourself, because there was a couple of likes. I think potatoes comments rarely show, unless I'm looking in a certain way, like this, um, which I might actually do in a moment. I might. Yeah, I said a few things. I was talking about kind of my employment background, but I was asking if you see anybody here named Potato. But I'm gonna come to my computer and see if it displays anything from. But I don't want it to show things from anybody else because I don't know why it would and not here. No, I don't see them, so that's fine. Anywho, I'm gonna do some music as I mentioned. I am only at 34%. G should be downstairs. The guy who played. I don't know if you saw the person in the video or just heard the piano playing. Yeah. I mean, 5 years ago in this house, it could have been, and I do play decently, but usually I'm using the piano as background for my vocals. To be quite honest. Um. So. But sometimes it does sound alright, I guess. So it may have been me, but if it was classical, it wasn't me. I don't play that. It would have been G. Um, and he'll be downstairs shortly to play. But I would like to have this at 50%. Either that or switch to my voice. But like I said, I got a crack on the screen recently, and I know that's going to be distracting to him. So unless I do that with now until he gets down here and then switch, he hasn't done a live stream in a while. I don't know, but sometimes his song choices are a little bit like, are you sure that's a good one for a live stream? It's kind of very lovey, or not that anything wrong with love, but or it's just so old and oddly lyricked. I don't know. Anyway, um, I don't know what instrument is going to be better for me tonight because of noticing my arthritis. Um, I'm almost actually thinking maybe karaoke covers, to be quite honest. Uh, hey, you know what? I would love to make you a standard mod. Could I do that? I don't know where Ruby is. I know he's been busy during the day today and last night, but this way, any comments that are obviously not trolls, if I don't acknowledge them, let me know about them, please. If they are trolls and I don't acknowledge them, I might not be seeing them. You could help me deal with that, and especially when I'm trying to focus on doing songs, and also because I can't type in the title um, of the stream on another device. But if you're willing to help with that, that would be appreciated. Um, yeah, I'm not too sure what instrument's going to be better for my wrists and my fingers today, but I want to try something. Hello, Elias Majad. Yeah, no problem. I'd love to. You are a very great and definitely pride yourself in that. And I hope that you have. I mean, all of us go through, goodness than not in your life, and I hope that, especially Atolic, because Atolic has become extra special to me tonight. I mean, I've only just met you tonight, but yeah, yeah, I hope you get the goodness that you deserve in life because you're a good person. And to the other four that are watching, I hope that that's the case for you as well. Don't be shy in the comments. We're going to do some music now. I wish that my device was better charged, as I keep saying, but it isn't. So um, that doesn't really matter as far as which instrument I play. Um, it is true though, is that because of my bad back, which I also sometimes have difficulties with, mild scoliosis, because of my bad back, um, I prefer to have the seat with the back on it. G doesn't. He prefers the piano bench, and so we always have to move it. And I don't think I feel like lifting it from where it's at with the pillows and bringing it over there. So I'm going to try guitar. Okay. So I'm going to want to take the songs that I opened up on here and open them up on there. That way I can make the font large. I can do the auto scroll. As with you, everyone should deserve good in their life. Well, yeah, I'd like to say that. I definitely feel that. But there are some evil people out there. And maybe they've become that way because of how life has been to them, but I don't really think that's an excuse, you know? And so I would say that as much as I would like to say that they deserve good, it has to be reflected in the way that they are to other people, in their actions, how they're living their life. And I understand living life isn't easy sometimes, but yeah, yeah, so it's just that word everyone, it's kind of like, sometimes wording is important, right? Um, or like that's one thing I remembered from this book I was looking at. It said that the client who went for therapy was saying to his counselor, "I'd like a job working with people." Well, that's pretty much all jobs, is it not? I mean, so anyway, what might end up happening is when G gets down here, it might just be audio, and I might case it wouldn't have mattered what phone it was because I might have to just put this down and let it be plugged in. But for right now, it's going to be both, and I'm going to put it here. So it's completely fair, actually. I didn't think of the bigger picture than saying that. Right. Okay, so first song. Mm. I didn't know that's how that was started. This one I just learned tonight. It's from an interesting music group called A Girl Named Tom. I don't know how it's going to come across because I've never played it before. Um, but I think it looks easy enough. I've been musical most of my life, so girl named probably Thomasina, and um, it's called "In Your Shoes," and we're going to do a cover of that. So yes, I'm starting with one that I've never played before, but hopefully it will go well. Oh, I have a new string on my guitar too. Just the one that popped when I was shredding it. Just kidding. So, yeah. So, like I say, I don't really get nothing, but yeah. Thank you for the heart. I really appreciate it. And okay, so let's see here. Where is it? It's here. Okay. Now, what I will say, and I noticed this in the playlist. What I will say is that the first verse is worded funny, but the rest of it is really nicely written. I'm not going to say the first part is not written nicely. It's just upon a look or two, and I actually had to look at the chords and lyrics because there was three people singing, and yet that almost looks like they're leaning on me. I still struggled to understand what they were singing until I did so. So yeah, let me know what you think of this song if you know it. I don't know how old it is. But yeah. Okay, let's see here. Now they've changed the site a little bit. Okay. Let's see how we do with it. Whoa, that's going really fast. I understand it's a bit out. What do you say when words get in the way? And what can you do? You take big flowers bloom to show you they love you. And it opens all your looking up, down below. I'm with you. I'm right here. And I'll stay as long as you want. It's been a long year walking in your shoes. I know it's hard to, but I keep walking beside you. Thank you for the hearts. I want to always remind you that I'm with you. The rhythm of your breath and the wisdom in your steps. Nothing says it better than you and me together. And when the waves come crashing in, I never, don't say never, understand. That's my question. But I'm with you. I'm right here. And I'll stay here as long as you want to. There'll be a long year walking in your shoes. I know it's hard to, beside you. Always remind you. Always remind you. Right. Navigating. Somehow, okay. And then I think it just, yeah, actually repeats. Oh, that's what I'm with you. Yeah. So that's that. I've done that other song 2 days in a row, but So Will I is a beautiful song. Didn't I type in? There was one I typed in. Oh, thank you. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't very familiar with it. So, but I think it was chorded fairly well, and so I think I got it mostly. Do you have a song request? I would love to do a song request for you, Atalik. I'll try my best. You know, I have a fairly big repertoire, but, you know, for your generosity and all your greatness, I really would. And anyone else that wants to request a song. And again, if I'm missing comments that are trying to be genuine, please let me know that too. Now, I thought that I typed it, but I don't see it here. But I think I'm going to do it. So I'm about to go into the Singer Pink mode to do some covers. You can request anything. Whew. I'll think of some songs. Thank you for the offer. Yeah, I know sometimes it's a hard one to answer in the spot. Even if you like a lot of songs, I understand that. I often forget that when I ask, but sometimes it's pretty easy too. I think I'm going to have to do something with this string. I don't know why. I don't normally notice it. Maybe it's different if I'm standing. What kind of, like, what bands do you like? Maybe that's the better question. What musicians are you into? Maybe. I would say keep the request coming. I might like another one more than that. But I haven't heard that in ages. It's I'm particularly strong feeling. But if you had one song left inside your soul, what would you sing tonight? If you had one chance left before we're old, the last song of your life, what is it you wait for? Tell me who you are. And I would say some of that payment you gave goes towards doing this, because I didn't think I was doing anything all that special in the previous one, but I'm glad you felt it and you were able to. Not what you've heard, all the other parts. No interest at all to me, what you have or who you know. Can you tell me just where you have been and what you've learned from it all? Tell me what you danced for, how you've been. I don't want the heaven, I just want the truth. It would be so good to see the real you again. It's been a long time, my friend. Legs are a bit chilly. The AC's kind of in this direction. So last song of your life, I'm inviting you, get it right. When you're authentic, you're incredible. I like the view from behind your eyes. Don't know what that means. There was no one else who could break it down. Cut right through to the heart. I just wanna lie underneath this tree while you whisper secrets on a melody. It would be so good to see the real you again. It's been a long I know a song I want to do. I don't know if you can get your song. Like, Pink chord, beam me up. So if you can type in to the chat, just so that people remember that that's what this is, that it's not a copyright thing. I'm um, simply doing covers. If you could type that in, I appreciate it. Also, if you don't mind telling me your first name and your gender, not that it matters hugely, but if you don't mind telling me, I wouldn't mind knowing. Um, and yes, cover songs, and this one is called Beam, Beam, me up. Yeah, so I haven't heard that. That was great. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think when G gets down on the piano, get down to the piano, you might get one or two songs with him, but he'll just have started on screen, and then I'll have to plug it in, and it'll just be an audio experience. This one has really neat lyrics, and I think out of the three that I've done so far, uh, yeah, it's actually called "Beam Me Up," but I just want people to know that that's the word because it can be misheard. Joseph. Okay. Well, as long there's one other person here right now who isn't saying anything yet, and that I'm not familiar with. Um, and name I heard earlier today. A viewer, and I haven't heard it much. I'm thinking he must have been named after a grandparent or father. Is Fred. And then okay, it's just you and I, and you don't have to use my name beyond this. We're about 30 something minutes in, and it looks like it's just you and I, so I don't mind saying Cole. But like I say, other than that, our little secret, okay? It's YouTube. And not everybody's as great as you. Now, where is my pick? Here it is. Joseph, cool. I haven't met that many Josephs in my life, and two or three of them haven't been all that great. One of them's been all right, but I wasn't that close with him. He coordinated a volunteer thing, but I didn't need to. I didn't deal with him all that often. But there is an interesting story about the name Joseph, though. Other than I was working on a play back in the day, and I was trying to email somebody the script or something connected to it, and I accidentally sent it to someone else who had a similar email address, and a friendship actually kind of formed from that. It was one of the other members of it that told us that she got an email from somebody else, and for some reason we hadn't, and we're still connected to her. I can't remember why at the moment that we don't talk often, but we've done video calls, we've chatted. She's connected to G and still on his posts on another site every now and then. Facebook. But I don't know if it was just that her name was a trigger to me or what it was. But that's something that as we go through life, we're going to meet lots of people, and we're going to have met people that have the same name as other people sometimes, and we have to realize, I've made progress with this, but then the workshops ended, and everybody kind of lost touch because they didn't really try that hard to stay in touch with anybody because they had their busy lives, and she didn't want to make summer commitments. But basically, someone can remind you of someone in some way, name or otherwise, but what's important to realize is that they're not that person. If the person that comes to mind is someone that maybe gives mixed feelings, is what I'm saying. Anyway, I will answer that when it feels a bit more intimate, but there's three of you here. I hope the audio quality will continue to be good. And here is a cover of the song that what did you say Atolic meant, by the way? I know it sounds like metallic, or it sounds like a medical word. Or is it a name? Is it a last name or something? It's already auto-scrolling. Going to make it a bit faster, and here we go. Okay, thank you for your patience. Sorry. And I think we did this for Canadian Idol. I should have got to say it honestly. There's a whole nother conversation going on in a parallel universe where nothing breaks and nothing hurts. There's a waltz play behind, lazy girls and tiny babies, looking at you and me. Oh, right, you did say that. Beam me up, give me a minute. I don't know what to say in it, probably just stare, happy just to be there holding your face. Beam me up, let me be lighter, tired of being a lighter thing. A minute's enough to beat me up, and I may have health problems. I don't know how long I'll be alive for, but I'm going to keep showing up on this channel. I'm going to keep inspiring, entertaining, motivating the best that I can. Some blackbirds soaring in the sky, really a breath I caught one last night. Tell me that was you saying goodbye. Our loved ones never leave us when they pass away. They're still with us in a way, I believe. There were told to have strong reasons for believing that. It only happens when I'm on my own. So you tell me I'm not alone. Would you beat me up? Give me a minute. I know what I'd say in it. Probably just stare. Happy just to be there holding your face. Beat me up. Let me be lighter. Tired of being a lighter, I think. Enough would it beam me up? In my head I see your baby blues. I don't know the thoughts on the guitar, just the piano. I hear your voice and I break into, and now there's one of me with you. When I need you, can I set you aside? I'll burn a candle and turn off the light. Pick a star and watch you shine. Would you beat me up? Give me a minute. I don't know what I'm saying it. Probably just stare. Happy just to be there holding your face. Beat me up. Let me be lighter. Tired of being a butter thing. And it's enough just to be me up. Me up. Also, Atalik, I'm wondering. I will do a song by the group that you mentioned, but I think just instrumental. What was the other thing I was going to ask you? I don't remember. Oh, are you musical by any chance? And if you know any other Pink songs, let me know. But I'm going to play this song, and I don't know what kind of thoughts it's giving me. At the moment, but I'm going to play it anyway. So this would be, I'm almost tempted to take this over to the, you're the one with the guitar, play anything you'd like. Well, no, I mean, I don't mind trying to take requests, right. But are you musical is what I'd ask. I'm going to go over to the piano with this one, actually. So maybe I should do it on this one? Yeah, I can do that. Is this the previous one or this one? Because, just to vary it up a bit, you were when you were a kid, but stop. I'm getting back in. Oh, that's good. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's always nice to have a musical partner and to have a partner get you back into things. Did you stop just because of your career? Out of curiosity, what type of are you a particular type of? I mean, most people, I guess, are. She's teaching. Is that what she does? Is she's a music teacher? I just like to get to know people, and I'm a curious person. I hope you don't mind. You don't seem to. I'm curious. What age bracket you're in. Okay. And so you think you said you're learning guitar? Is that what you said? Just really loves music. Okay. So is she also work in medical? And the other people, don't be shy as well. Coming in. Oh wow, you're a young doctor, a young rich doctor, doing very well for yourself. Yeah. Um, I bet that your parents and your family are very proud of you. I mean, we all do the best that we can. With some of us, that's more obvious than with others, or I don't know. Some maybe need to try more for themselves, not give up on themselves so much. Maybe their life is going off the rails. Maybe their life has been a bit of a crazy train, but you can get back on that train, and you know, um, that was an advice I was going to give to young people within reason. Don't, I mean, no, not a doctor. Okay. Yeah, and I meant you were, but that's great. Okay, yeah. That's so you're kind of a doctor. Are you not at your are you away from home right now working, or I'm not about drama. Not much. I'm not at all about drama really. But it's interesting that you say that because I wonder. Next time you're planning a trip to Canada, you have to let me know. I wonder. So where? Oh yeah, you said you're in the states. You don't have to tell me what specific state, um, but I would say work towards being an actual doctor. But you're certainly in that field, I would say. And I'm sorry to hear if you're far away from your girlfriend. I hope that you get to do video calls often. Um, and um, yeah, it's good work you do, though. That's for sure. I mean, I just feel not that they don't deserve care. I mean, I don't want to be controversial or anything, but I just kind of. And again, if there's any comments I'm not seeing, please do tell me. Um, I I just figure like people going into that kind of thing are putting themselves at risk. Uh, you know, uh, it's not exactly the safest thing to be doing, and I've thought about it recently. I thought there was another thing I was going to express, but I already forgot. It wasn't really on that topic. But I think a lot of that stuff is based on racial issues. Like, sometimes I wonder, do we even know why people are fighting anymore? Or is it just for the sake of doing it? I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to get deep on that. I'm sorry. I just kind of, it happened. But, and again, I mean no disrespect at all to anybody who's doing that. You're braver than a lot of us, I'll tell you that much. I mean, I'm Canadian. I know that it's a very patriotic American focus, but not only. I mean, I was thinking about our neighbors earlier today, and they're elderly. They might be just young enough that they didn't live through those times. But then I thought, wait a minute, what do I mean these times? It's still happening. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's very weird that some people are into guns that follow enlightenment because, I mean, yeah, it's not what I'm about. Anyway, I'm going to do probably my last song for this stream um, tonight. But then G will come down and play some stuff. But we are at 25%. I should have been plugging this in. I'm going to. Not that it's going to get very far because I'm about to get up. I need to. Hopefully, it won't be. I don't get dizzy often, but I'm surprised I've been able to be this musical and chatty, to be honest. But it helped me get through the night. Um, so yeah, you are. So when do you go back to like your main home? Out of curiosity, do you know? I'm sure that you must be looking forward to that. And yeah, like you said, you wish you were like a doctor, at a clinic or a hospital that could just, live in the same state as your girlfriend and your family and all that. I bet, and I'm sure it'll happen one day. If that's your dream, you're supporting others, theirs. You're a bright light for others, and very generous. So I really do hope that happens for you, and I hope everybody else that's watching is doing well, even if you're not saying anything. I know that some people, and I don't think this very often, but some people might think, if I don't know you, why would I care about you? Why would I honestly wish that you were doing well? And the best answer I can give to that is, why would I not? You know, you're a fellow human. Um, well, I mean, yeah, there is ways to do that by distance. Focus more. Yeah, and for most people, that would be all in the same category, right? But at least you're not in the most dangerous part of it. So, yeah, and it takes a special kind of person to be a doctor. Um, and not G's sister, the living one, is actually a retired nurse. And I always think that she seems like she's always like really queasy, or just um, like she. Anyway, you don't have to tell me. Oh yeah, I've seen this, and this. I can imagine, and I don't need to know. But yeah. Anyway, so I am going to, um, like I say, play one more song. Then I'm not sure what. G should be down here very soon. He'll play some songs. We'll call it a night. Tomorrow, very likely, since I'm not doing errands, and even if I was, because I don't have the ride tomorrow, even if I was, I'd probably still find time to stream. Uh, we'll do more music, so be thinking of songs. We'll talk more psychology, human behavior type stuff, because, like I say, I'm studying that, not for a course. That's the thing. And I'm about halfway through this book. Well, I'm at about 180 pages, page 180, minus like a glossary and maybe some at the front, but out of 370. But here, something that we have, and it's probably not just specific to our city, but we have these things called little lending libraries that some people have on their properties, and people can put books in, take books. Um, and actually, I heard a story recently of someone there's getting vandalized. It's like, you know what? The stuff in is free. Whether you took it for yourself or tried to sell it to someone, if you don't read and you need, there's no reason to vandalize it. Like there really just isn't, other than, I guess, aggression, trying to get aggression out. But there's other ways to do that. Like go find do they have punching bags in most gyms? I haven't been to a gym in a while. Or just the gym, or running, or running is necessary. Like basically to get that energy out, even if you don't want to call it aggression. But anywho, basically, so there was a free. Um, so this was in there, and psychology has always interested me. So I'm just reading it for my own pleasure, although I do find the font small in it, and I prefer to read online and engage. But there are, it's designed as like a school textbook, I think, and so there are activities in it, and I'm bringing that into the stream the past few days since I got this as topic ideas. But I don't have energy to look at it further tonight. So I do gotta wonder why the other two people aren't saying anything. I mean, am I that scary and intimidating? No. But or maybe it's the case that even as a mod, even as the host, you are saying something and neither of us are seeing it. Could be the case as well. Um, but I just hope that you're thinking positive thoughts, realizing that maybe initial judgments aren't always right, although they can be. And again, like you say, I do wish all of y'all well. Um, yeah, it can be. You just put, okay, there we go. Um, yeah, I mean, it can be. So yeah, I just hope you're thinking positive, good vibe type thoughts. Otherwise, watch streams you'd rather watch. Is I guess kind of what I feel. But and again, like I say, wishing you all well. So we got now 4 people here. Ruby, I'm a little bit worried about. I know he said he was at a. I'm definitely the highlight of your week. Really. Well, that's actually saying something, considering that we're on Sunday or Saturday. We've almost been through a full week. I'm sorry to hear it's been so rough on you. But no, I mean seriously. But well, and you're pretty darn close to being the highlight of mine. I mean, that being said, I do. There are some things coming back in, or hopefully, I'm getting back involved in some things soon. And anybody who saw a while ago when I said this, I was for a little while, but there was just a certain number of sessions, and then it finished. Um, but I'm waiting for some callbacks. I'm waiting to do some stuff. And then it's just as the colder weather is going to be starting to come. But to be quite honest, we try and make the most of each day, but it's true that there is a lot of boredom experienced. So I know in some ways it's not hard to be the highlight of my week, but no, I mean, nothing but good thoughts towards you. I mean, heck, you donated so generously. You've been so great in the chat. You've been so great about the music I've done, even if I haven't felt like I've been at my best. I mean, I can tell you care about people and you want to help them. Um, like I say, for me, it's more in the kind of life coaching, music, healer type stuff. Curious your belief in the afterlife, for instance. And it's not that weird to be a doctor at your age. I don't know if you're also in school or not, but like if somebody goes right from high school to college for 4 years, I don't know if I would have thought medical would have been maybe different types of medical or longer. Anyway, then yeah, possibly. But just seems so young. I mean, to think that most doctors are younger than me. I mean, but again, wisdom is not an age thing. I wouldn't even say it's a degree thing. It certainly can be, and certainly I wouldn't want a doctor without a degree working on me in any capacity. I don't even like the thought of surgery, to be honest, for myself. But yeah, it's kind of like, knowledge and wisdom can be gained in lots of ways within life, in the people that we interact with, and the things that we absorb. If we're not stuff, if we're looking for good and we're wanting to learn and better ourselves and better those around us, and then if you want to say also autism can make someone smarter, then there's no wonder I'm brilliant. You know what I mean? So, anywho, so I'm just gonna top up my water, and then we're gonna play I'm gonna play a piano song, and then please remind me. I don't know what time it is there, and please remind me. And out of the other 5, out of 6, you're the only one talking that I can see. Me that G can only play, maybe if he's lucky, one song on camera, and then the rest will have to just be audio. I should using this. We were using the device outside. That's what it is. We were using the device outside, and then it wasn't plugged in. It was plugged in, but not for very long, and it was slow to charge. And then the other one's probably better, but it's got that cracked screen and no distracting. So he's not going to be on screen either way. So, oh, it feels like a little while I was asking that, but you were listening. You were working on your comment for the afterlife. I hope they're there. I want to let you know that I really appreciate the YT community, and it's largely my social life. I mean, I live with somebody. I do have a few others I talk with, but it's largely my social life right now. As I'm working towards other things, and then it's all just part of the mix. But so I very much appreciate you all. But however, I do want to say that I do believe in it because I have not super recently, and apparently they don't avoid it, but apparently pagans, there's a certain time of year when they're more open to thinking about their love, or when they try hard. I don't know. I'd have to ask G to explain this. Maybe tomorrow, because like I say, on screen or whatever. But um, not super recently, but I have channeled my own loved ones. Very blessed to have been able to have that ability. By the way, Cole, between you and me. Anyway, so that has helped me believe in that stuff. And honestly, some have even told me that they've met God. I not whether I've known if they were religious or not. They've told me they've met God. So I mean, I've always been kind of agnostic. I guess that's nothing new, but I think that's where I've been seeing my belief system these days. It's kind of like I definitely believe in a creator. I do believe in a ruler of heaven and earth. But some of the things in the Bible, which we won't get too much into, I don't agree with. And what's the other thing? I don't think that he's almighty. So I wasn't raised religious. And that's the interesting thing, is that it doesn't have to be about religion, but they can coexist, I would say. And unfortunately, some people feel that they can't be GLBT, they can't be, believe in the afterlife and also be religious, and I don't think that's true. But I feel there should be more to the world than what we know about. Yeah. I feel I've done wrong in the world and only wish that I can see my loved ones after. Well, that's interesting. I mean, I know I don't know your whole life, and I don't, we're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to flub up every now and then. But the truth of the matter is that what was your intent? Was your intent to do that wrong, or did you just realize, maybe you didn't make the best choice, but you did the best that you could at the time, right? You did what you felt was right. Again, my introduction to you is very great, and I hope it continues, and I hope we always figure a way to make that so. But because connections of any type take effort, right? And I can tell you put it in. And I'm gonna have to plug in soon. So I better stop blabbering and do this other song. I think you'll like it. I think you'll know it. Especially since you like some of the older stuff too. But basically, I do believe in my level of belief in God that He's forgiving. Like I say, that are trying to do the right thing, they just maybe misstep here or there, in the process. So don't rush it. You're very needed in many, many ways, and to the others as well, I'm sure. But you're still, you're only in your early 20s, but I can imagine that, you'll be just fine. And someday you'll get beamed up the sky. Okay, so yeah, he just, the look on his face, he's like, really? What? No, really? It's like, yeah, you've got a pretty good job, and you're generous, and anyway, I'll stop going on about how great you are. Because, yeah, but you are. title always speaks to me, and I think of my dad. Are you watching with? Oh no, wait, you wouldn't be. Never mind. Unless she's one of the ones at the top that's not saying anything. Lucky woman. Kitty. Ironically, but wait is the key word. Surely heaven waits for don't you cry, it's okay to cry. Oh. Something like that. Okay, G is gonna play some now, and hopefully, because for some reason, other than streaming, I'm really warm. Not warm, but I'm like, what do you need? I feel like I need a shower. But if he turns it off so you can hear it better from all the way over here, and what I might do is sit outside. Beautiful. Thank you for that. You're welcome. So here is G.
Bonjour. Hello. Oh.
Italic. Joseph.
Hello.
And two other people. Yeah. So sorry that the juice is not very high in the bar at the moment. So now I think we'll get some classical covers. I do have another book open there, but I think I'd like to focus on that one tomorrow. Yeah. And if you're lucky, you'll get piano and flute at the same time. I'll be right back. I'll try and focus it on them a few times.
Why can't we have it here?
20%.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take any more energy to send it.
It's charging.
Oh, duh.
Oh, kada, exactly.
Oh, duh.
Kada, you. I'll be right back. And the cord's long, but it's charging in the bottom and it's not that long. Hope you're lucky. How so? Didn't I already promise you luck? But hey, don't hold it against me if you're not. What do you mean, hope you're lucky? In perfect harmony. I didn't know. I thought it was classical, making me want to sing. I'm tired. In my arms for piano and flute. Okay. Not too sure I understand what you're saying, but it sounds good.
I don't think I've played the right one.
He hopes he's lucky for piano and flute. Confirm Sam tomorrow, on Monday. What about I'd like to hold them in my arms and keep them company. It's just over here, but it's gonna get warm.
This can't get the right harmony.
Maybe I better just stick with classical because that's, the stuff I don't do. Mind, I don't play piano and flute, so I need a bit, I think it's, there might be two of you. Whoops. Yeah.
Some nice Chopin.
Sorry, I'm a silly boy.
Be right back. Second person there, but yeah. Close your eyes and enjoy. This is where the tripod thing would be handy. I saw it recently. I'm gonna try it then I can just record one. Chord's still too loud. Pardon me. I don't know if he's going to be in support of this. It's not that stable. Still doesn't really show him though. That's the best I can do, unfortunately. Maybe I tell like if you could just let people know the device plugged in so we can't show the piano player at the moment. Hopefully they enjoy the classical covers. comment, or if you're thinking of just saying when people ask. I think it's been the same for here. And I tell you, it made somebody feel very special tonight, so thank you again.
Somebody sure needed it tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is a plug over there, but all those books are in front of it, so. Otherwise, I got the stand back, you know.
The book's gonna be moved in theory, but I think there's something funny about the plug.
That too. He's in training for a job, very in-depth training, which hopefully he'll land the job afterwards. But then we found out, legit, because we're very honest people, there could be more costs for additional training, but hopefully he would get the job, and then that would be optional training, or after he's worked there for a bit. But yes, we're to get our dogs and dinner work, and yes, I'll put some aside for the scooter. Maybe some aside for the dog thing, because it's more expensive than it should be, but it is what it is. And then food and bills. That's where your money is went. So good stuff. Thank you. thought of something I wanted to ask Atalik. Hopefully you're still here. And then I can play a bit more. But was just wondering how things are otherwise going in your life, and if there's anything, any way that we could help, even if it's not financially, such as, um, you know, um, really, I don't know what else. I mean, I know you're enjoying the music, and I appreciate that, but I just, you donate so much so quickly, and I feel like I feel like we've made up for it with this one, but I just feel like I don't know, like yeah, I want to give back. So if there's anything that you would like to suggest, um, please do. I'm just enjoying sitting on the deck, kind of listening in, getting some nice fresh air, and this is not charging very much. It's still at 20%. Well, at least it's not dropping. Also, I'm curious about your friend who went to Churchill. What else did they mention? That might be something else I'd like to be saving for, is to go for a trip there, because I've never been and it's not that far. It's not super close, but it's not that far, and I'm just curious what else they maybe mentioned, because I've seen polar bears. Right. I don't like that. Well, like I say, I'm life coach and I'm wanting to get more opportunities to help people, like you, but in your, you're really in quite varied ways, but it's that sentiment of living to help and almost feel like you're dying and not getting to sometime. And like I say, I do hope to facilitate a group soon, join another one, and maybe even a couple of them. I mean, in our group as well. But in the meantime, you're welcome for asking. Surprised you weren't falling asleep to this, but you were here ready for my next statement. Ready to give them back by doing things like this. Well, that's kind of what I'd mentioned. But no, I understand. Thank you. Very, very thankful for the kindness you've shown me. You mentioned the people were nice as well. But I don't really remember much else. We were kids when we talked about it. Oh. Well, that wasn't all that long ago, I guess. But so you don't talk to him now. I don't think that means he passed away. But that might be something to work through. I don't know. See if we can. Maybe not tonight because it's almost bedtime. But think about how you might want to, what you might want to bring up in that area of things. And next time we see you here, and because you're a mod, you put it in the right, maybe we can think of some ways to see if there might be any, patching that up between the two of you. I'm really great at helping people problem solve. So. By the way, I noticed that comment that you put in helping about music is all in caps. I was going to pin it, and it could have got pushed out by other comments anyway. So no need to cap it next time, but thank you for helping with that. Okay, back to G for a bit. And this just is not charging, it's staying at 20%. Do one of your flute piano meditations? Sure. And then mine is here. I don't feel like doing mine. Oh, that's it. I don't know what mine might work behind it later. Yeah. It's going for a bit.
Might have taken it elsewhere.
Of course, yeah, I need to talk to a lot of people. Talk to a lot of people nowadays. I tend to be really bad at messaging people back. Yeah, it could be something we can explore. Get to the puzzle together and suggest ways to move forward. Yeah. Between you and I, sunny. Hour and a half in, nothing on the air here. One symptom I'm noticing a lot tonight is I keep getting sweaty. I don't know what's up with that. It was a nice breeze. But if you can play a couple more, he's really captivated by it. I know they have really morning and I'm really enjoying it. But I have to put that up because I'm just feeling good.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That is music in general, or is it house blues and piano combo?
Oh, probably would like, but maybe a bit of a general
Do you
thing.
think you'd like to hear this? You know which one this is.
I will when I hear it.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Yeah, it would be important.
Where's the extra?
Sorry?
Go with it that are missing.
Oh, really? You have more than one copy of it? Or
No,
I saw a bunch of loose pages or something
So, yeah, so
recently.
that, I didn't have to turn the page.
Maybe it was the these or those, yeah.
No, usually they're confusing.
How do you know that's nothing? Really?
Yeah, that's so windy, that's, I don't know which piece is that.
Okay.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah, no, I don't feel warm, and it's not that warm outside, but yeah, I'm just kind of balmy. Yeah,
Well, I hope you'll show up.
that I know of. See, that's the thing. You'd normally know, right? No, I wouldn't say that I feel all that warm. I just feel like I just need to hop in a shower, but it's like right before bed, and I would not like to sleep very well if I did that because I'd be too refreshed, my hair would be wet. I washed it today, so don't really need to. Well, not today because it's a minute to midnight, but you know.
So you have to play louder music, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think usually women know if they have a fever, but thanks for asking. Still only at 20%. I liken it a little bit to sometimes when you wake up and you just feel flat and groggy, but like a little bit more than that. Like, I don't know, when I wake up, my feet hit the ground and I'm ready to go save lives and be good to everybody. Like for me, sometimes it's just I do when I manage to enjoy the day, but sometimes it's just too want to get up. I've got hopefully the gig on the 15th. I've got an hour and a half, and it's just you here. I don't always be. It's not that I'm dishonest. I just don't always let everything be known to certain folks. And I would never say your name because I'm not. But I'm also not you. So just so you know that. I know I have everything to tell you. And no, of course, you know that ETV is not only, gotten by those kind of people, but with each other 8 years. Not been that active in certain things lately, so it's not that. It's not that. I'd feel much worse if it was, and I'd know it. Not that wild.
Oh, this is sunny too.
Did you have Mendelssohn or
Yeah, I've got Mendelssohn.
on the piano
Yeah, there's some Mendelssohn
in that one
around.
corner? I think no, like on the front part.
Oh well, no, I don't.
Or what was the one behind that?
Here's my missing. Are these my missing pages?
But what is behind in the other
Missing
corner?
pages.
There was something I seen there that
What
I'm
are you looking
remembering.
at where?
Behind that one,
That's Sylvain Guinet's bear.
and behind that.
That's another bear suit. I just have
Behind-
it turned sideways, and behind here,
Yeah, behind that big book.
behind this big book, there's
I
nothing.
thought it was okay. Maybe we moved it. I thought it was like a green one with dark font.
Oh.
For this writing, I of course can't diagnose anything, but you're a doctor. But common things for random writing are, oh yes, although I'm not anxious right now. Stress could be. Medication side effects not odd any. Low blood sugar possibly, although I would think it might be more high blood sugar that I have. Hence the likely prediabetes. But and when I'm anxious, I don't use English, but yeah, not that often. I guess I don't get that. I don't know. Could also be like if the chronic fatigue symptoms are just extra strong. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's not been a crazy tiring day, but it's been a long one. Been a good one though, and we thank you for being in the latter part of it with us. Don't worry, I'm not dying yet. I can't say that, but not yet. Deadlift to 48. Down 10 years. Now, right. I do feel like I'm giving you that, but you're trying to be helpful, and I appreciate that. That's what we specifically right? No, I mean in person you'd have to check some things too, maybe, but send me for some tests. It's been a number of months, so maybe I should. just figure I'm trying to live my best life. If it tells me that I do for sure have diabetes, then I'm already trying to eat healthy. While the nice weather's still here, it's a bit easier to be active. Sleep well. What else is there, right? Really wish you would post on your channel though, too. That would be really cool to see you do some videos. Whether they're medical or otherwise. The music, I really, really look forward to that. But yeah, oh, cool. Life is short. Hopefully, sometime maybe this coming week or something. No pressure. No rush. Just hurry up, as we like to say here. It's always nice to put a face to the name, too. Not necessary, but nice. I don't know why this is charging so slow. I don't know if it's the cord, the fact that I'm streaming as well. It's only went up like a couple percent. Two habits that make life so much happier. Psychology Day. Gee, if you'd like to take this opportunity to say anything to the good doctor, I've not been able to bring it closer to you. But
Where am I?
whoops, that was supposed to rotate, but it was already not shut. Come on.
Yeah, well, what can I say other than...
Here, can you hold?
Here. Please hold. Thank you so
Line one,
much.
please hold.
We incredibly appreciate the unprecedented generosity. And look forward to much more of the same. Not necessarily from you. No, I'm just being facetious, of course. If only or if you only...
I should have scripted this, or you should have scripted
I
this.
should have scripted this. What can I say? It's more than we've ever received from anybody on one video, and it's just takes a little bit to sink in. So thank you very much, and feel free to come back and
Just enjoy yourself.
just enjoy yourself. Yeah. Well,
What?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I thought I should look at some of the comments, but that's okay. You can comment.
I'll play it back to you later and I read it out. Anytime, thank you guys for being very kind. Of course, it's how we are. You definitely will. Yeah, so hit the bell, and although you're a mod, so you may have got notified anyway, but I'm thinking that I'll let maybe one or two more songs, then I'll wrap up, because I don't know if it's very late where you're at, but we want to get to bed soon. I'm hoping that this charge is better, maybe if I'm not rolling. And then we have a dog walk to do. So, yeah. Yes, I would love to do it. Not that it's a huge thing, but instead of that, or even just update your profile photo to a picture of you for now. But you do music, you do medical stuff, and that's important stuff. To the kind of things that there can never be too much of on white tea. So yeah, since you're thinking about it already, I hope that you do it sometime soon because I'd like to start enjoying it. In the meantime, I'll let you enjoy the rest of the music. We'll wrap up soon. 2 hours to midnight. It's just past midnight. Just gotten past midnight. So, but yes, that orange dinosaur that looks like it's grimacing. You know, rather it be your face not grimacing. You know, even if it's just a small version of the picture. Though I do associate it with greatness. If you're curious to see an interview style video, by the way, that I've done, I'm not in touch with this person who asked me about people that way, but it's always good when you can communicate and have empathy and find ways, you know. At the moment, I can't remember the reason why, but he was a shamanic, what do they call it? Shamanism is what he studied. This is one of the other Josephs that I know that I was talking to earlier today, and I did an interview topic when he was there as well. But yeah, I'm not in touch with him, so I can reaching out to him because that would be hard. But if you'd like to, later, I'll try not to ask too many medical questions of you. But here's a good question. What is your favorite late night snack, if you do late night snack? And based on how I'm feeling, what kind of food do you think might help? And we have it. We did get breakfast today, not a lot, but maybe I'll eat something. Can be a bit picky, but oh, yeah, you've been pretty good at that. But you caught that I was asking something but didn't fully hear it. I was just saying, I don't know if you're someone who has late night snacks, but if so, what is your favorite? And also, based on some of the things that I mentioned I'm feeling tonight, what would you suggest? I mean, we just got groceries today, but we didn't get a lot. But and if we have it, I can consider it. Um, I'm just curious if you have any recommendations. They can be a bit picky. One of the things, and this is where I guess vitamins help, is I don't eat a lot of fruit. Um, and I don't think fruit is a snack. Fruit is healthy.
You do eat a fair amount of salad, and that's almost as good.
Um, Yeah, and that for a few days, and then it's like I don't want to see a salad for two or
Well,
three
yeah,
weeks.
but
But I could tell you what he usually eats, and you might be appalled or whatever of the first thing late at night. But I want to get your suggestions first. Please and thank you. Although I imagine, again, I was wondering if you were just an injury doctor as well. Or seems like you know your stuff in a lot of areas. Yeah, I almost remember people saying that they don't recommend it. Tea. Oh, I'm sleepy. Oh, you do. That's what I thought. Okay, that makes sense. People put themselves in risky situations where they get shot at stuff. Right. He has a bunch of chips and salsa, and then yogurt. Sometimes fancy done up, sometimes just yogurt. I don't drink a lot of tea, but you curb your hunger with tea. Is that even a thing? Because of course tea is a beverage. I'm sure you know that. Well, at least you're not perfect or anything. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I'm not much for it. When I was younger, I used to be. And you're younger than me, obviously. But every now and then, though. Certainly not much into chips. That's okay. Misclick. What do you mean by that? Yeah. I know your channel. I don't know what all that gobbledygook link is about, but I'm also going by the real channel I thought you had actually, Natalie, because I thought it did something right away, but then anyway. Well,
Are you still streaming?
I think I'm going to wrap up and let this charge better. And, I still I think it probably would be much better when I go good night. Obviously, I went for 2 seconds sleep in. But, and I have a feeling like you're not rushing to, you're not in a rush. I could be wrong. He said he's a bit earlier. I think he said it's about 10 there.
Oh,
Um,
so
wherever it
that
is in the
puts him
States.
on the west coast somewhere.
It was. I thought. Yeah, that's right. Somebody else said they were on the East Coast. No, you're not. What? Oh, okay. You're right. No, I got it. Um, yeah. I believe so. Do you mind saying what state, Vitalik? Okay, we're close to Edmonton. Play as long as you'd like. I love the company. Oh, well. California. Okay. Cool. Should look into gigs from the band Olive Fox. If you're able to go to live music, they might not still be there, but they were touring there. And if you can ask Caden, pink-haired guy, where he's been, that'd be good as well. Oh yeah, I don't know where she has been either. Originally from Tennessee, stationed there. Okay. Of all places, it's interesting that some of the places you wouldn't think that kind of stuff was going on there. I wouldn't, but I don't look for it either. I just think of beaches in Hollywood with California, but hey, we're about. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. I was saying we're about 4 hours away from Churchill. I would say 4 or 5 hours, maybe less, but I think 4 or 5 hours. I mentioned Olive Fox, Hollywood, and beaches. Do you know a lot of people in Jackson, Tennessee? Preferably with the last name Wheeler, twins. I've heard some small stories. I wouldn't be surprised. No, you don't. Okay. I think he owned Wheeler Industries. Passed away a while back. Yeah, from the community and on Facebook. Huh. We have a Washburn guitar. I was playing it earlier, actually. Really? I'll let you know that in a minute. Let's hush up this. Oh, he's done. What's that line about being the only 10 I see? Remember that one? That's more like 10 SE, but anyway. And when you say there's a handful of people, they must be very small people. Do you hear that one? Well, now you have. And of course, it was no. Yeah, it was no offense to little people or anything. I don't really like the other word, but I know what you're saying. At first, I didn't understand the other part, but Joseph. But with the Sev, I wouldn't think that. If you go by Joe, right? Okay. Well, I hope your mama's doing well. I do. She's got a lovely son. And Joe Daddy as well. I hope Joe Daddy is doing really good too. Don't worry, I won't use these on you often. I couldn't resist. You know, when the stream is going well, even if it's just with one or two people chatting, it perks me up, but I'm looking forward to sleep. Glad that we rolled a bit later tonight. Probably one of our later streams too, by about half an hour. To sleep in. Whoops, what's all that? Super chat going? Didn't have it, but I'm be able to sleep in tomorrow. That would be nice. It'll make the whole day go faster, hopefully. Onward and upward to Monday. Wait for things in the mail. Either that, Joseph, or you have really big hands. You're like, this is also true. That's why I'm a doctor. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. Oh, I like this. Oh, was it on Facebook? I wish it was on YouTube. Do you have any classical request to wrap up the night with, Joseph? Do you know any classical music? Or non-classical, but... So he's from California. Oh no, he's in California. He's from Tennessee. Small town called Washburn, which I believe is the brand of that guitar, up in the Smokies.
Yes, George Washington.
Only has a handful of people in it, so I said, he must have big hands or small people. And yeah.
Well.
Sorry for the light. It's really.
Here we are. Well. I don't know what to say else.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see if he has a classical request to wrap it up with.
Oh, okay.
Classical or any, but yeah, some of those I hadn't heard in a little while.
There's just crumbs left.
Maybe that's what I should have. These vegetable crackers. Somehow there's 9 vegetables in these little crackers, and that's got to be healthy.
Right. 9 little.
I'll think of a song really quick. I trust that you will.
Looks like an abstract piece of art.
Yeah, more so on the
Yeah.
more so on the box, I think.
No, I think that they're
Green speck.
just. Yeah. That's exactly one. Anyway, maybe you're right. That's yeah. You could use these for putting on a wall. Well, not really. Just the design. I mean, not unless you want the wall to sort of be very
Speckled?
temporary.
Yeah. Edible.
Yes. Other than that, when I was probably in grade 2 or 3,
Right?
Uh-huh.
What?
I learned that when I was in grade 2 or 3, probably.
I bet you what?
That piece of music you were just humming.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were playing that young.
Somewhere around the age of 5.
Well, in that case, maybe you did learn this one. It's an interesting request. I don't know if we have it handy or not. Swan Lake by Piotr
Tchaikovsky.
Lich. Yeah, I didn't know that was his full name.
Piotr Ilyich
I may have
Tchaikovsky.
met one of his relatives. I'm not
I'm
sure.
afraid I probably
At a place I
don't.
was thinking about today. Huh?
I'm afraid I probably don't, actually. The Tchaikovsky,
Just Tchaikovsky in general, maybe.
he didn't really write piano music.
What? I thought he did.
No, he was mostly orchestral, so...
Well, that doesn't mean he couldn't
I
play.
know that somewhere... I know it. In that kids book.
You may have stumped us.
There's a song from...
Have you seen that
from
ballet?
Sleeping Beauty. I know you. That's based on Tchaikovsky. But I don't see the kids' book now.
Which one? Sorry, who?
The Reader's Digest Kids.
Oh, that's over here. We've been looking at it a lot lately, ironically. I didn't think anything like that was in it.
I think that song might be in it.
Really? No way.
Maybe.
A kid would play something. Well, yeah, you just said you were a kid when you played this.
Because it's Disney.
Is it? Swan Lake? So I'm just gonna put this down. My wrist. Okay.
No. I'm sorry, it's not in here.
Hello, Tanya. The Who. I like that name. We are doing a late night stream and probably wrapping up soon, but welcome here. They Who? Say hello to Atalik. He can let you know whether he wants you to know his first name. We might have to do that on a different night, though. It is getting close to 1 a.m., and he's got to hunt for his Tchaikovsky, and I'd like to eat my crackers while he crunches his chips. So, we will keep that in mind, even if we don't have that specific piece. Maybe other Tchaikovskys. Pretty sure he'll be understanding of that, so we appreciate that. Anyway, I'm going to give this device to him to do stuff on, and hopefully, when I'm not streaming, it'll charge a little faster. I'm looking forward to good sleep. I'm feeling a little icky, so I'm a side sleeper, and I sometimes. Here's another one. I don't think he's a big Mozart fan, but we do appreciate this. Rondu alla Turca by Mozart.
I'm sure I have somewhere. I can give it a whirl.
Yeah, so I sleep on my hand sometimes, and it doesn't always go numb, but I think when the arthritis is bad, my doctor actually tried to tell me, oh, you could get an arm brace. I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to fall asleep. I mean, yeah, if often. Usually by arthritis, I think I have the beginning stages of it or something, but it's like sleeping with a brace on my arm, I don't think that would be very comfortable for anybody. So I just brought him close to the fact that this is sunny. See, usually I don't because I alternate it often. Turn the spoon on. I alternate it often. Yeah. Oh, it is that song. Because your head is not funny somehow. What's it called? Another time you didn't know you'd laugh. The dog knows I have crackers on the arm of the chair here. Tanya, if you could get us up to our 7th like, I appreciate it. What country are you watching from? I'm glad to have you here.
And then the rest.
I don't know if I've ever heard you play this. You found it nice and quick, though.
Yes.
Well, it's a purple book.
That's as much as I can possibly expect of it.
Sorry, the dog wants my veggie crackers. Your arm through, but not have your arm fall asleep. Arm?
Well, if I can find
I'll have to
it,
check
I
that
will.
out. Thank you. So you can sleep in that position, but not have that pain and uncomfort. Anyway, sorry, I know you just got here, Tanya. Sorry to rush off. Thank you to both of you. Although Tanya didn't give the 7th light that I can see. Some of the fancier ones will stay cold constantly, but are very pricey. Oh, it doesn't. It can be room temperature as far as I'm concerned. But it sounds like it might be more of a compress. But yeah, I can read mild typos, so that's actually exactly how I read it. Arm tunnel makes sense because like a tunnel prevents carpal tunnel. It's all good. Anyway, thank you so much for being on both of these streams. I do hope that when I unbug that other one, it'll make it monetized again. Otherwise, it might just not running properly. But it will be well utilized. What was the other thing? I thought about maybe taking a trip to Churchill, but even though it's very, very generous, everything's so expensive. So we'll have to choose a little bit. But definitely really appreciate it so much. And that's why I asked what else they may have said about Churchill, because it's kind of like, if it's just polar bears, I'm not that interested. Train rides can be very expensive though, but I think that scooter thing would be a good investment. Making sure that we're not homeless in the winter by paying for, bills and food. Hopefully things continue to keep improving. And for all of y'all as well. Sorry that somebody just tuned in as I'm wrapping up. This device has been charging so slow, and I don't want to be holding the phone anyway, so if you can't be on camera, and it's almost 1 o'clock, so wrapping her up. Have an amazing night to you as well. I mean, it has been. It's going to be snacking, dog walking, going to bed. But you have certainly helped make it amazing, and yeah. Take care. See you maybe tomorrow, sometime this coming week, hopefully very soon. Have a good